Smacking, cracking, and watching. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Snowfall, Season 1, Episode 9 of 10. This episode is called The Story of Scar. There's one more episode left and then it's the season finale. Can you believe it? Franklin's crew is essentially 3 rookies. They're making amateur mistakes. They're young. It's going to happen. The plus side of it is they know their market. They have customers. They have a demand. They know how to make that money. They have a product that people are going to be on for a long time to come. Leon's been shot, and this is a lesson of security and brotherhood, okay? Oso's alert that everyone around him is not wishing him well and success. Some want to see him fall and crumble. Meanwhile, Lucia is walking into I don't know what. I really don't know what's going to happen once she enters into that room. Last episode basically showed it does not matter who did it. You're guilty by association. Leon's going to find out who shot him. Meanwhile, Franklin's going to have a sit down with them because Ray Ray's going to come at him until they all fall at this point. If you don't talk to him and maybe somehow some weird way Ray Ray gets on Team Franklin and them, who knows what could happen in the future, right? I feel like Oso will confront Pedro. It has to happen at some point. Might as well happen now. Alejandro and Teddy. I don't know how many L's Teddy has to keep taking for Alejandro. I don't know. Something in the milk just doesn't seem clean, as the old folks would say. Something's not right in the water. Gotta watch those two. If they don't give me more Uncle Jerome and Aunt Louie, come on. They're our black love, you know? So I'm all for it. Let's see more of it. They cut the scene with Uncle Jerome and Aunt Lucy. I'm like that old commercial. More Ovaltine, please. Like, give it to us. The Story of Scar. As far as the title, I can only assume it has to do with Oso. I don't know if they'll flashback to Bokeem Woodbine's character. They couldn't possibly introduce a new character. It's almost over. But I'm here for it. Let's get into this episode, y'all. I don't know. Do you guys feel Oso played Lucia? Because, did he set her up because she basically set him aside? Kind of feels like Oso said, look, so she tried to pay Oso. She tried to pay Oso an offer to disappear. And Oso was like, look, girl, I'm a low-budget wrestler, part-time, drug dealer. But I'm on my way to something. I see something in you. And if you're not feeling it, I'm not feeling this money. Ain't a dollar in the world. I'll get it the slow way. Take your money back. I'm not running. But at the same time, go Oso. He's Team Oso. He's not team for anyone else at the end of the day. He tried to be for you. You pushed him away. And how else can he protect himself? Your whole family tried to play him. Y'all a pretty powerful family. He's got to go to the homie, right? At this point, he's got to come clean to the homie. So this guy's trying to wipe them all out. And Oso's like, yeah, I know. Oso's plan to wipe them all out, including his boo, or is he just trying to wipe out Pedro Ramiro, especially since their OG has now passed away? Either way it goes, there's no honor amongst thieves in the hood. His section in the episode, this episode really wasn't about Oso. It really wasn't about Teddy, but we'll touch base on Teddy right now. I enjoyed the docks. I enjoyed the scene, seeing the boats. I enjoyed being at the restaurant. Business was so slow. I couldn't imagine eating there. I wouldn't want to get my food from them. It didn't look like they cycle out products enough to want to dine there. I'm just saying. Teddy's mental state is crashing. Point blank in the period. That's what they're saying. He's paranoid. He's having anxiety attacks. He's got amplified hearing. He's breaking at this point. The man needs to sleep. He's in a dangerous position because he's photographing what's going on outside. It's only going to take, I just knew the 2 guys sitting behind him at that bootleg chowder restaurant, that they were just going to be like, give me that camera and smash it or beat his tail, snatch him too. Didn't happen, but it's coming. It's coming. We know it. In the very beginning, I said, how are they going to combine all of these worlds? How are they going to do it? And we got to see Franklin meet up with Oso. Oso saved Franklin's life. We saw Avi with Teddy a few episodes back, and now we get to see Ramiro, Pedro, Lucia, and Teddy and Alejandro all kind of working together as, future connects or whatnot. So when Alejandro arrived with the load and he's updating Teddy on what's going on, I don't know. Like I said, I felt something's not clean in the milk when it comes to those two. Something's up. I don't know what. Obviously, they're not telling each other all the details of the ins and out of what they're doing. Who knows what Alejandro is really into. But Teddy is taking all kind of L's. Teddy is about to lose his marbles trying to protect Alejandro. Because that chick is digging. That chick done dug and dug so much that she done messed around and uncovered the truth. Man, what y'all think when y'all saw that old school selfie in the club? Man, I said, oh my goodness, this chick really figured it out by locating the person running the camera station in the club. That's crazy. You know something that I meant to say last episode, but I forgot? Teddy and this chick, what's her name? Victoria, the friend of the deceased female? The chick in search of locating this friend that we all know will never pop up. Just get it over with. Will y'all just hook up, link, horizontal hokey pokey, get it over with? Because the build up of y'all kind of want to be with each other. Come on, let's do it. Let's move on. It's over with. Y'all go ahead on. All right, y'all did what you did. Okay, now Alejandro can off you, or Teddy will murk this chick. Because, obviously she's about to get mollywopped in the future. But yeah, man, Teddy's point was basically to say, hey, the pipeline's interrupted. We have to mess with someone out here in Cali by way of Peru, and we're linked in. His point is to connect Oso's world, basically. So Franklin gets home to his mother, and she's been stressing, you're crapping where you sleep, you're crapping where you eat. It's messed up for him right now. He's trying to figure out things in this early point of being in the game. His mom is like, where have you been, Franklin? Oh, you're okay. So she has this big sigh of relief, and they hug. And when they hug, it was almost like the calm before the storm, because the storm definitely came. He had this chance to tell his mother to come clean, and he didn't do it. He didn't come correct. He didn't come clean. He did not do it. He lied. But she knows. She knows. When he said weed, first of all, weed, she thinks he's dealing in weed. Honey. Man, I wanted to pop inside that TV so bad and say, no, mama. A little heavier and a different color. This boy's out there pushing work. She snaps. Just as she was getting into it, about to rip his head off because he was disrespectful as heck, the neighbor walks in, the officer walks in. Hey, Franklin's life, because she was about to knock the beak off of his face. Boy's gonna look like that picture of Daffy Duck when he doesn't have the beak on it, and he's just like, Franklin's so deep into it that no snitching thing is real. He doesn't even tell the neighbor the truth. Won't do it. You act like you don't know nothing about smoking weed. Ooh, Franklin, what you don't say to your mother is that. What you don't do is be disrespectful. You still living at home and you talking stuff. You still have to make your bed up before you leave, boy. Get it together. Look, Franklin and the neighbor, they're kind of on their love and basketball, puppy love relationship. I like you, you like me. I like you more than you like me. Are we gonna be together in the end? That's the vibe they're giving me. And yes, homegirl, that man used you. An agenda. He used you. You got played a little bit. Sorry, honey. Yeah, man, it's not a social activity, boo. It's just not. Ooh, what would you do if you were her and somebody threw a whole bunch of weight in your closet, and you think they're coming over to see you, and you find out they're just coming to get all this stuff out? I mean, you would be quite ticked. You probably would have hit them. Been a physical altercation, but they curbed that. End of the day, he had to get the book bag. Was it smart of him to throw it there? Y'all drop a comment and let me know what you think about that whole situation. This whole episode to me felt like it was Auntie Louie' story, and that's what I wanted. I wanted Auntie Louie to finally have her story because the character is so good. The actress, Angela, does an awesome job. More Uncle Jerome, more Auntie Louie, and they gave it to me. I can't complain. But for Auntie Louie to come at Franklin's mom so hard, what's her name, Sissy? I'm just saying, they both have their right to feel how they feel. They both have their right to say what they said. And I loved it. I love the dynamic between the two. Auntie takes up for her boo. She takes up for Jerome because Franklin is out there doing bad. And if mama's not able to recognize, hey, your son is out here doing recklessness, that's on her. Is it Auntie Louie's responsibility to fess up and say, hey, this is what your kid is doing? If my nephew was out there doing wrong, I don't know. If you want to dabble in that could ruin a family. Regardless, it can ruin a family. But who wants to tell? Especially when her future dream, Louis' future being her future is being organized by his doings. She's not gonna tell what's going on. She said the gutter your stank self comes from. Well, I ain't never heard something like that. She said, well, get out of my house, step and fetch it. Big. Oh my goodness. Dang. So the mother is step and fetch it. She's putting on the show for the man because she's working that job on our casual clothes to go make her coin. She's got a 9-to-5 type of situation where she's getting bread. So she step and fetch it because she's doing good and she's not slinging drugs or whatever. Is that wrong? Let that lady make her coin the way she makes it. I mean, what do you want? Some people will never be satisfied. And what do you guys think? Drop a comment below. Is Auntie Louie being a hater? Is Franklin's mom too far from reality that she's playing a game? Drop a comment below. And they've ended that beef with saying you lying to yourself. Whew, dang. Aren't they both lying to themselves about certain things? The mom knows Franklin is doing craziness. She lied to herself. And Auntie Louie's lying to herself about some things too. That is the way of the world. So Uncle Jerome came in the house with all his money, getting his money in a little paper bag. I see you, boy. So the income is increasing. The money's falling in line. Everything's kind of falling in line for them. It's a slow progression. And Auntie Louie is like, wow. Her face, her emotions read, this is happening. This is happening. It's attainable. Hopefully it doesn't fizzle and someone gets hurt in the end. But in that game, what did Bokeem Woodbye's character say? In that game, it's bound to happen. Claudia's back. Did y'all peep that AC Green line they threw on there? AC Green, for those that don't know, AC Green was a basketball player. I want to say he played for a couple teams, mainly the Lakers. Probably at that time, the Lakers. And so Claudia's saying, hey, AC Green about to come through the club. All these chicks going to be up on him. But the gotcha was, I remember reading articles about AC Green some years ago where he basically, he saved himself until marriage. I thought that was kind of a slick reference to throw in there because AC ain't thinking about them chicks. That boy was not thinking about doing nothing in that club unless he lied to the public, which is, I wouldn't be shocked. I thought it was cool though. It was cool to see that. That the typewriter at Teddy's house by the door, sitting on the end table. Interesting because, most folks would have a computer nowadays right there. Claudia was rocking like that old school Versace looking jean jacket. Auntie had the throwback tennis shoes on. Of course, Uncle Jerome's rocking the curl. Teddy's outfit. What's funny is Teddy's outfit, that tight polo type shirt. It's something that people will be rocking right now and pay a lot of money for a stupid shirt like that. Teddy also transformed with the sunglasses when Ramiro and them came in. He turns into this different persona once he puts his shades on, which I think he got that swagged out from Avi, who is the ultimate personality in the show with the gold glasses, right? Auntie wants to shine. Auntie Lou wants happiness. And to her, in order for her to get happiness, she equates it with coins, money. The fact that she wants Claudia's club is deep. And she's going to use Franklin to get it. Franklin thought it was funny, and then he looked at her like, oh, girl, you for real. You're for real. You're serious. Anything's possible. He's able to conduct this meeting with Ray Ray's. He doesn't even know the truth. I don't know when he left the restaurant if Franklin maybe said, hey, man, look, this is what really happened. Your boy ain't telling you everything. Because at that point, what else do you have to lose? He almost killed your friend. He might as well know the truth of what's going on. You might as well set it up so y'all can link up. But to see it happen, it was cool. I bet that place did have some fire milkshake. Did Franklin give the monkey to Claudia? I don't know. Will he have to in the future? It seems like that's what she wants, and that's the form of currency she uses. And Auntie walked up in there as if, Jerome know you in there? As far as Oso, Louis, Franklin, everybody's putting themselves in a vulnerable position, a nasty slot, almost like I don't want to say a rat, but they have to go an area of super vulnerability, somewhere that they shouldn't be, but that's the angle they have to go in order to proceed and get to the top. And they're on their way. Y'all know how I do it. This episode was good. It was cool. Franklin's mother, Sissy, and Auntie Louie. The argument at Auntie Louie and Uncle Jerome's house, everything. That held this episode together. I don't know. I feel like they really got to tighten up what's going on with Teddy. It's confusing. I will rate this episode at a 8.3. 8.3. And that's because Auntie Louie saved the day. Until the next time. Sorry it took so long, you guys. A lot going on this week. So sorry. So sorry. So sorry. Until the next time. Peace.